Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the SHI tournament. Tiny Toon Adventures. We'll have JSR 2 Gamers versus BuzzThunder coming momentarily. Hopefully they know that the race will be starting. Alright, get a timer going. Like we're maybe a little desynced at the start, but see how it goes. Seems like with some of the deaths in these games, people will probably be far enough apart that the stream sync won't be too big of an issue. Like Buzz jumps out to an early lead here. But it's still half a screen apart. Well, actually now they're right next to each other, so proper race right now. Yeah, there have been a few close races. There have been some long races and forfeits, especially in the cesspool. So see how this goes. We have an Elmira battle here. If people can stay away, her movements are pretty. They're not fixed, I guess, but she chases you in a very well-defined manner. Looks like JSR is not going to go for the clip, and neither is Buzz. There's a wall clip there that you can learn that saves a few seconds. Nobody going for it in this race. The Elmira fights can be scary though, because if she catches you, it's effectively you keep your lives, I guess, but you go back to the beginning of the whole stage you're in, unlike a death where you respawn at whatever substage you were on. Alright, first boss down. We're still neck and neck here. We'll see. Maybe JSR has recovered from his rage quit of last night. Let's see. I think he go. Supposed to be getting some audio from Buzz here, and I don't think I am. We'll see if we can. There we go. I think we should be getting some now. That should help. Swimming stage. The swimming mechanics are a little strange in this game. Not really a fan, but you can do a little slide across the floor, but it's a pretty tight window to get it. So see, we're back to Elmira here. Like they both escape. No problem there. Pirate stages can be a little bit scary, a little bit difficult. Like they're both struggling a little bit with this first jump, little sequence break here over the pole, but now they're moving along. Buzz, I think, took an earlier door and evened it right back up. Yeah, chat pointing out that carrot count can be an issue if you're on an odd multiple of 11. In between stages, you'll end up with this sort of Duck Vader battle. You would not want to get in this any percent of route. ASR with a bit of a close call here on the pirate boss. We'll see if he can. Yeah, he holds out. That boss can be a little scary if you kind of get off pattern there a little bit. He does lose some time there, so we'll see if he can catch up. Looks like BuzzThunder didn't quite get the flight. There's you can fly all the way over those trees if you hit it right, but it's off screen, off the top of the screen platforming, so it's a little difficult. He made it part way, so still probably a bit of a time save. Like JSR gets it though. I'll save a little time here being able to fly over the whole stage. Could end up right back together again, depending on how this next boss goes. The boss can drop in a random spot, so that may affect how many cycles it takes you to kill him. Buzz takes a hit there, trying to sneak up on one of these mice, I guess they are. He gets the backup heart though. ASR coming in there with one heart, but I think he'll probably grab this backup heart also. Buzz with a nice quick fight. ASR, we'll see how his goes. Misses the first cycle. This is the second cycle. There we go. Third cycle, no problem. And moving on to stage 4. This stage has proven to be a little bit tricky for a lot of racers. This first screen It looks like they're both going with Plucky, and that makes especially these first couple of screens a lot easier. The climb, a couple screens down the road, it will definitely be slower, but yeah, you'll see Buzz is basically gonna fly. He was a little short on his flight, so he's gonna be a little off pattern here. We'll see how he handles it. Usually you can fly into bounce off of 2 of them and dodge the 3rd, and it's a pretty free screen, but he does make it through, so. Oh, JSR had that strat going, but he ran smack into the 3rd. You need to slow down a little bit and dodge that one. See how Buzz does on the climb here? This is a platform cycle there. Shouldn't be too huge of a problem. Like they're about 1 full screen apart, just the climb basically separates them. JSR on this monkey boss, where the things drop is RNG, so you know, the time it takes to kill him could be variable just on RNG. Both these racers coming in here with no extra heart, so oh, and Buzz takes a death. He got a little shaken there at the end and it wouldn't let him jump. I bet he's upset about that. That's where the RNG can get you on that boss. Decided to try to hit the first one, and then the second one got a little close, got a little tight. That puts JSR in the lead starting this boss, and Buzz will be coming right in behind him, so this one remains close. On the same boss fight now. End up having to stomp on 8 of these, and Buzz is basically 6 behind now. This time Buzz waited for them both to be dropped. Alright, JSR going into... Oh! Got a little, float a little, off the platform so you don't get hit, and it looks like Buzz got a little close to the edge of the platform there and took a monkey to the face. JSR in Wacky Land now, though. Like, he's taken a couple deaths, so he's, oh, and... BuzzThunder a little tilted now, face plants into a mouse there, trying to recover, and ends up wasting a little more time. Like JSR making progress in Wacky Land now. Wacky Land is a pretty short stage. Really, a little deviation from the previous stages. You end up just having to collect 6, I believe it is, of the little little guys. Alright. Buzz going for revenge here. This is gonna put JSR a full stage ahead, but keeping in mind this was the Wacky Land stage, the shortest stage. This gets a double stomp there. And he'll finish the boss this time. Got his revenge. JSR going into the final stage, gonna head towards Montana Max, but it looks like he picked Plucky there. So we'll see if he knows the Plucky strat, or if he chose the wrong character. You can get through here with Plucky. I'm not exactly sure if it's faster. It's definitely a lot easier to go verbal strats, but look at this. The climb, that's the tough part, and he makes it with Plucky, so really interesting strategy from JSR. He does take a hit there with the guys running at you, so he'll only have the 1 heart for Montana Max, so no checkpoints in this stage. Death here to Montana Max would put them pretty close. Three hits on Montana Max. Oh, he tries to jump straight through a boxing glove. Oh, and then being Plucky on the screen, maybe he's not used to. He goes right into the chandelier a couple times. And that puts us basically right on pace. BuzzThunder will come in a screen behind, using the verbal strat. Looks like JSR practiced this Plucky strat a fair bit. He seems to have the timing down pretty good. Oh, Buzz takes a hit trying to sneak under the spikes there. It's gonna need JSR to take another death to Montana Max here. Alright, another chance. JSR, this time with the extra heart. Oh, he uses it right away. He tries to sneak in between Max and the glove, and it doesn't work out for him. Got a second hit though. Buzz still taking deaths. And there it is. JSR is gonna be your winner. We'll see if Coach finishes it out here. We'll see if we join the audio call in case someone wants to join in. Maybe. I will see if anyone joins the voice. Alright, BuzzThunder into Montana Max now. He's got a heart. Takes his second hit. He should be able to... Yeah, nice stair step up to Montana Max. That's GG to Buzz. I don't think he'll be happy about that with the Donkey Kong, or Danky Kang as people like to call it. Poverty Donkey Kong fight. Sure, he will not be excited about.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Link, how you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, JSR?
Much better than I was last night.
Yeah, last night I think did not go so well. But today ended up with an 1822.
That is a PB. I was up 112 on my splits at the Danky Kang, as you were saying, but PB. I mean, if I'd killed Max the first try, I would have been in what, a sub 17, I think. As you were saying, but yeah, I mean, the practice definitely paid off. I definitely noticed it was a lot easier for me not to die. I wasn't doing the speed strats as much as I wanted to, but I wasn't dying as much as I usually do either. The practice definitely paid off. I definitely noticed it was a lot easier for me not to die. I wasn't doing the speed strats as much as I wanted to, but I wasn't dying as much as I usually do either. So I know I said it already. I did want to apologize for last night, man. I just was salty, and that did not go well.
It ends up as a win for me. I think probably Larry's
I know I said it already. I did want to apologize for last night, man. I just was salty, and I definitely owe an apology to Larry as well.
Ends up as a win for me. I think probably a loop back. It's probably through my mic, actually. Upset.
Yeah. It should be. I'm using headphones and push to talk.
Feedback through the... Well, crank my speaker volume down. It's probably through my mic, actually.
GG Buzz. I'm using headphones and push to talk.
Yeah, good game. Nice win.
Thank you.
Speaker volume
what gave you trouble? I can tell you what gave me trouble. Everything in this run gives me trouble.
Nice
Thank you.
I took a giant shit. I was doing very well.
What gave you trouble? I can tell you what gave me trouble. Everything in this run gives me trouble.
The monkey guy. I actually died. I took him twice. Shit. I was doing very well, and then I don't remember what happened after that. I just kind of fell apart. The monkey guy.
Yeah, that fight sucks too because it's such an annoying level to redo because it's so slow and it's so dangerous. So every time you die to that stupid monkey, you have to climb that stupid level all the way back up. Yeah, that fight sucks too because unless you're using furball, you can't get the safety heart because it's so slow and it's so dangerous. So
I took damage in the level before where I normally don't. So normally I have a safety heart there, but I actually,
unless you're using furball, you can't get the safety heart.
Terribly difficult thing to do without it, but I had him. I had the monkey down to his last hit actually, but I actually it's not. He stun locked me in the last thing to do. I didn't jump in time, and he walked in. I had him, and then basically the same thing happened the second time I was there, and then I was just like, he stun locked me. I kind of lost it at that point. So I'm lucky that I finished that run, honestly. And then basically the same thing.
I know all about that.
And then I was just like, I kind of lost it.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw what happened last night, Buzz, but I rage quit 2.5 minutes into the run.
Yeah, I read about it. I didn't see it, but yeah, that's yeah, this game can do that to you when you in a race, especially because it was like, I don't know, I felt like I was completely had it in control, but then I knew I handed it to you. I gave you the opportunity, but even after I died the first time, I was like, well, if I still play safe and get through this, just go slow. But after I died again, I was like, well, I mean, unless you are doing the same thing, which most likely not, it's going to be over. So I'm pretty sure I should have had the lead up until that point.
Actually, I'm not sure, but I think I was deathless until 4-2. The stage with the birds that appear above the fence. I took a hit in 4-1, so I lost my safety heart. And the strat I use, I have to be on a very specific timing so that the third bird that appears, I hit him instead of face planting into him. And so I face planted into the bird like 3 times, and then died a couple times in Wacky Land, and then I was actually having a really good last level. I got all the way to max on the first life, and then I jumped into the boxing glove. So I would have had a sub 17, which would have been a huge PB for me, but I mean, that is this game. This game is the most infuriating speedrun I've ever learned.
Yeah, it's very easy to die, and then once that happens that one time, it's just like, well, it's hard to recover to put that in the back of your mind and go, especially if it's a costly death. Like if you die once in the beginning of a level, fine, no big deal, doesn't set you back at all. But yeah, I just it was a downward spiral for me, and yeah, you understand that.
All too well. Well, GG, sir. Thank you for the race. Sorry I was such a pain in the ass to get it scheduled, man. This was a really crazy week for me with everything going on. And I really appreciate you working with me on it.
No, it's a good strategy. If we raced the initial time that we planned it, I would have won. So it worked out for me.
Yeah, nice
I
race,
definitely
you
needed more
guys.
practice.
I mean, you
For
can
sure.
definitely see some of the boss fight deaths really trade leads in a lot of these races, and that was the case here for sure.
Well, good luck going forward, Buzz.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. This is most likely gonna put me in a losers bracket. I think it definitely does actually.
So you're 1-2.
I'm 1-2. Yeah. So wait, if you lose to Armageddon,
Then we tie
then
one
there
and
might be a
two.
three-way play-in race to make the winners bracket or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the odds of that. Now I got to become a big Armageddon fan because I've never been in the losers bracket before.
I actually thought I was going to lose this race, so I'm pleasantly surprised.
I thought you were going to lose this race too.
But like I said, man, if you end up whatever happens in the rest of the tournament, man, best of luck to you.
Oh yeah, thanks, you too.
Thank you, and thanks, Link, for the restream, man.
Sure.
Really appreciate it.
Hopefully, if people stick around, we'll have one or two more races. I think Random Effect is waiting for. There's supposed to be races against Puke 7 and the Alan Heffley, and I'm not sure if either of those guys are around, but hopefully we'll have a couple more. We'll see. But yeah, nice race, you guys, and good luck to your next runs. Okay, looks like we're back and we're set up for a race of Puke 7 versus Random Effect. That's probably better. And then we'll give these racers the go-ahead. Whenever these guys are ready, we will get going again. Looks like we're about to start. We're going to start a timer here. Alright, we're off. Wait for a stream delay to catch up and then we'll be good to go. Alright, we'll see how much practice some of these guys have gotten over this last week. I believe I can look at the yeah, it looks like this is a cesspool race, and Puke already has 2 wins under his belt. So there was a triple header in this group earlier in the week that was it was a real struggle to finish a run, and I don't think it quite happened. See if anybody has played it the second half of the week here, and finish it up. Oh, Random Effect just misses a recovery there. And I got jumped out over a pit and tried to fly back and didn't quite make it. Puke 7 in this first Elmira encounter. Makes it through. If Elmira catches you, you go back to the first screen of the stage. Alright, Random Effects. Get a little safe there. Exit to Elmira. Puke 7 not gonna go for the clip. Yeah, I'm not expecting too much of that after the triple header earlier in the week. See if Random Effect goes for it.
Nope.
Well, he's gonna be moving straight along, no wall clip for Random Effect. I think some of these guys have just been struggling to finish the game at all. No sense going to advanced strats when you're still struggling with basic ones. A lot of it, I've raced with some of these guys before, and a lot of it's more the time you put into it, I think, than, just raw talent capability. Puke 7 wraps up stage 1 here. Moving on. Random Effect, we'll see how he handles this boss. Three hits, alright. Random Effect also gonna be moving on. Thanks for that follow to this channel, LOZ Cards fan. Alright, Puke moving into the swimming stage. A little bit wonky swimming mechanics here, but we'll see how he does. You can do a little slide across the floor. The window for it is a little tight, but I don't expect to be seeing too much of that based on the amount of practice I've seen out of this cesspool group so far. It looks like we've tied it right back up. We're both swimming past the fish right now. Going punch for punch. Random Effect is first out of the water here. Evan giving it another try. So we have a lead change. Random Effect takes over the lead. We're getting behind in stage 1. Random Effect in this Elmira. He's looking for a way to get to the door. Oh, he lands on Elmira. That's gonna be a catch. He's going back to 2-1. With that, he was I think he was going back and forth trying to kite her, but you gotta get her so that she's underneath you so that she stops. Yeah, we've got a small tournament going of this this game, the Scrubbingly Hygienic Invitational Tournament game for this, I guess I'd say month and a half probably, is Tiny Toon Adventures. Puke 7 has moved on to Pirate Stage. See how this goes for him. Not making the leap over the flight over the top. He'll do the intended strat here. Random Effect back in the water. Devin trying to take it easy through the ship here. Does lose a heart, so the rest of this section will be a little bit risky. How it goes. Random Effect back to Elmira. Gonna see if he can kite her around. He didn't like the position she was stuck in, so he kites her to the wall and beats her to the door. So he's gonna move on to pirates. Oh, Puke 7 takes a death to the pirate. That will put them to even. Now it is neck and neck again. Random Effect is gonna make the leap over the mast. Is mast the correct word? And he's gonna take the lead with that. Random effect is going into the pirate boss with a heart. Against our friend Armageddon Time here. Takes a hit by a barrel. The one left. Gonna be trying to play a little safe here. Just misses. Meanwhile, Puke 7 has made it to this pirate boss. Oh, close call. Oh, and random effect. Random effect gets him. Puke gets run through. Random effect keeps that lead. Random effect going to visit Shadow the Hedgehog over here. Trying to play it reasonably safe. Nice, easy flight through the trees. Alright. Random effect is gonna try to fly. There is a flight you can make to fly over all these trees. Like you'll just fly over a couple of them to do part of the stage as intended. Duke 7 making another run at the pirate. There he goes. Puke 7 takes down the pirate. He'll be just a couple screens behind now. I think, oh, random effect gets caught again. That's another lead change. He's gonna go back to 3-1 where Puke is. I think he is not caught on to the strategy for getting Elmira to stop. If you he keeps kiting her back and forth, you need to kind of stay up above her to get her to stop, and then you can run away. Oh, and then he trades hits with a bigger bird, so it definitely keeps him behind. Duke's gonna try to make the flight over here. Fly over a couple trees. Oh, but he misses the gap. I think he got hit by a bird on his way down rather than falling off the stage, but either way, he was going down. There we go. Plays it a little safer, makes the flight this time. On the same screen still. It's just a little bit ahead. Makes it through. See how he does on this Elmira. He has the strategy down. little juke there, and Puke's moving past Elmira. Random Effect's gonna give her another go. There he goes. Random Effect takes it. Puke making his way through the caves.
Nope.
Now Random Effect joins him. Oh, I'm kind of surprised he took that hit. He must have ended up a little low. Usually if you jump and bonk your head, you can bounce on top of an enemy, even in a tight cavern like that. There he gets it. Puke on the boss now. We'll see how this one goes. A little RNG and where he lands. Take a couple extra cycles here, so that gives Random Effect some time to catch up. Yep, there he gets it. Puke will be moving on to stage 4. Oh, Random Effect was trying to sneak by and get kind of a jump. Boss was spawning on the right side, and he was trying to get to the right early, and the boss ends up coming down on the very left side of the platform, right on top of him. So, death for Random Effect. Puke 7 not making the flight, just, you know, flapping his way to doom down there. Misses the little one-tile platforms. Death there for Puke. See if that'll give Random Effect some time to catch up here. And going into this boss battle again, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the slide jump in this game is interesting. You can you want to be holding B to run, which also gives you higher jump and bounce height. Then you can slide with down, and that slide is faster. And you can jump out of that slide, keep that speed, but you need to release the D-pad. If you hit left or right during that flight, you'll go down to normal speed rather than slide speed. So, a lot of strategy around slide jumping and then releasing the D-pad and just cruising past everything. Random Effect does take it, so he'll be on the same screen anyway as Puke. Oh, and Puke with another death. with the game over, that puts us to even, and in fact, Random Effect has maybe a 3 or 4 second lead. So it is on again. On. Battle continues. Random Effect gets a slow flight here. Gets a couple good bounces though. You do a slide jump and make that flight off the second set of boxes, you can fly all the way to the door. Oh, Puke makes it too, so we are tight once again. Either one getting the full flight. This is a big advantage with Plucky. If you fly off the first set of tires here, you can bounce off 2 of the cats? Mice? Whatever the heck they're supposed to be. Mice, I suppose. And then just dodge the 3rd one, and it's a pretty free screen, but we've both taken deaths here, so see how their strategies continue. With a nice dodge. Oh, and he flies into that last house. Random Effect with a slow flight here. We'll see how he does. Oh, there he goes. He makes it. Random Effect is on to this. This is an easier Elmira screen. She's kind of trapped on the bottom, so as long as you don't fall to the bottom of the screen. Oh, but Puke takes the game over, so this puts Random Effect solidly in the lead here. But there's still plenty of game left to go. Random Effect on the climb. See how he does. Trying the slow flight here. Make sure he lands on proper blocks. Yeah, he makes it over this time. See if he can. Another death. We'll see if he can make it through the junkyard stage here. Random Effect moving on to this boss, our Donkey Kang, as people are liking to call him, our poverty Donkey Kong. Oh, he gets the Random Effect gets a little lucky there. He went for a stomp, and the other one landed just to his left. More good stomps. Duke runs to the end. He'll be moving past that junkyard screen. Random Effect takes it, so he's going to be moving on to Wacky Land here. Oh, Random Effect gets the Duck Vader boss. You have an odd multiple of 11 carrots. You'll get that extra boss, which is a small time loss. It's actually less than I would have thought. Like if you have no hearts, it's a like 10-second time loss or something. Unlucky there for Random Effect, but he's on to Wacky Land. Duke 7 on the climb. We'll see how it goes. He's doing okay there. The stage 6 coming up does not have any checkpoints, so any death takes you right back to the beginning of it, and that could be another lead change in the future. There's plenty of opportunity for this to swing either way yet. Oh, also for my channel, Mighty Tooth, thanks for the follow. I missed that before. Probably I had my widget. I hadn't brought my widget up yet. Alright, Random Effect finishes up Wacky Land. He'll be moving on to the final stage. He'll be working to hunt down Montana Max. Puke 7 still through the garbage cans and the junkyard, trying to make his way through. Oh, Random Effect pops up a little early right under a policeman there, so he'll be starting over. He is on Plucky strats, which we saw JSR do earlier, and I think he's doing suicides now, because I think he nope, he's gonna go for it. Look at this. Plucky strat in the elevator section up here is pretty tough, so we'll see if that's something he's practiced. Jumps a little high there. Did look like he was ducking, like he has had some practice at the Plucky strat. Alright, back to the elevator. Oh yeah, he jumped a little short there and landed on a money bag, so starting it up again. Seven moving past Elmira here. Like Random Effect is doing suicides. Maybe he wants to switch. Nope, he's sticking with Plucky strats. I think, at least for me, the Plucky strat is way more difficult. Actually, going with a Buster strat here. We'll see how this goes. I mean, if it's what you've practiced, then by all means, go for it. I think he jumped a little short on that one, and there was one money bag expecting to have already fired. You know, almost made that one. Duke 7 on our Donkey Kong fight here. We'll see how this goes. little frozen there, but he gets at least one hit. And we'll see how the elevator goes again. Just getting the right heights on the jump is the big key. Oh, there he goes. He made it through the elevator. Going Buster strat. Hit our 30-minute mark now. Random effect. Oh, he takes a hit there. He's only gonna have the one. Heart from Montana Max coming up here once he sets up these platforms. Alright, random effects. No heart, but a chance to win it here. Oh, the the boxing glove was right under Max, and random effect takes a face plant. We will be going back to the beginning of the stage. No checkpoints in this stage. Sticking with Buster strats though, he's committed. Duke 7 must have failed in there at the boss. I see him doing the climb again. Random effect gets through the elevator again. He's gonna have another shot. Oh, he takes the hit again though. It's gonna be a one heart deal again. Alright, Puke 7 on our Danky Kang boss. Random effect back at max. Still just still heartless, as it were. Ooh, looked to be a pretty dangerous sequence there, but he makes it through. Oh, he had the jump, had the height. He moved early, face planted into Max. Moving over a little later would have clinched it for him. And Puke 7 takes down the boss. He's gonna be moving on to Wacky Land with a chance to catch up now. Random effect seems to have let him back in it. He does have another stage, but it's a short stage. Still time for lead changes. Random effects elevator section here has been a little more consistent, giving him more chances. He can keep his heart. He'll have a pretty good chance to close it out, I think. Alright, here we go with the heart this time. See what happens. A close call with the first boxing glove. Well, thought about it. Trying to play it safe here. Oh, but he face plants. Oh! Face plants followed by a jump right into the feet. Back-to-back hits. And then right into the chandelier. Puke 7 continues his charge back to even. He wraps up the Wacky Land stage, so another death by random effect could be a lead change. Maybe his last free chance. Back on the same stage, Puke is starting. Random effect is making this last little platform climb. Puke 7 also going with a plucky strat. I don't know if this is intentional or if he selected the wrong character. Find out. Ducking here, it looks like this is what he practiced. Random effect on the boss here. Let's see if he can wrap it up. Oh, he face plants. Oh, he tries to jump out of the way and gets coined. That gives Puke 7 the lead. Yet another lead change. So Puke 7, lucky strat if he can. He's got his heart. If he can take down the, if he can take down Montana Max here, he can take this thing. Huge come from behind. A random effect with another death there. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Nope, he face plants. Got a little tight with Montana Max there. He lost his safety heart. Oh, just escapes the punch there. And getting a off pattern here. Not taking the big bounce off the coin. He's trying to go off the boxing gloves. That'll give him a bit of a disadvantage here. A little late on that one. Off the coin. There he gets one hit. Late for that hit. It's a second hit. Where things start to get dangerous. Oh, he jumps into the feet. Handing random effect the lead. He was trying to play it pretty safe there, but I think he's missing the, if you're holding B, you get a really high bounce off of things, a higher jump. And he's been, you know, taking the short bounces off of stuff. You can take the big bounce off of those coins and get a little more airtime and get more hits. Random effect with 2 hits still has his extra heart. There, random effect takes it. Puke 7 had a chance, and the one chance to take it. Had a really long Montana Max fight. Yeah, that's a tough beat for Puke. That let's see, random effect. He really hates this game and came in with a time of 38:10 official SRL time. We'll see if Puke 7 will finish this up or if he'll rage quit right here. Looks like he's thinking about it. Looks like he'll continue for now. Then I guess we'll see if Random Effect will join us or not.
I hate this game so much.
Hey, there you are.
That was painful, and I apologize to everybody watching. Like
That
that
was
is
actually-
literally in all of my practice. That was the worst. That was literally the worst. All of my practice, and I think it's just that this game gets you so frustrated when you screw up something so little, and it's just one mistake, and it costs you like 2 minutes.
Yeah, this race was really back and forth.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it was, you know, back and forth for a long time, and I think the biggest place where it separated was Duke 7 failed, especially on the Danky Kang boss. But even earlier in that stage, he had game overed a bunch of times. And eventually you made it to that last stage, and he was stuck on that boss for a long time. But eventually he did have one shot at max before you finished.
Yeah.
He caught back up with all of your issues on the Montana Max fight. He did catch up and had one chance to win it
3 times. At least 3 times.
Yeah, at least I think.
And that literally cost like 6-7 minutes, like at least. It's terrible.
Yeah, you know, I think the thing that killed it for Puke was he's not taking the big bounce off the coins, not holding B. So he's trying to, and his fight lasted a long time. He almost did the full stage while he was in the max fight. But he was trying to take it super safe and just jump off the gloves.
Yeah, gotta do
and
that.
I think he had 2 hits
max
even.
jump.
But
I had at least one time where I had one more hit to do and I died. Maybe it's twice that I had one more hit to do. And it's just,
yeah, and like you had one where I think you face planted into him, and then you tried to jump left to get out of the way, and you clipped his feet on the way out just as your iframes went away. So it was a double whammy.
Oh god, I hate this game so much. I got caught by Elmira twice as well.
Oh yes, you did earlier on the Elmira. That was one thing I commented on that I don't think you've really gotten a hold of how to get her to stop.
I think I figured it out in the middle, sort of how to get her to stop, but yeah, I figured it out a bit too late. Because I've been practicing, and it's usually just I run back and forth, and the door appears, and I can get there. And for some reason this time she wasn't, like in all my other practice she seemed to stop and I could do it, but in this time for some reason whatever I was doing wasn't making her stop, so that's why I got caught.
Yeah, if you hang out basically right above her, she'll stop underneath you and wait. But you kept like kiting back and forth, and she'll just switch directions.
Yeah, because I got to admit I haven't really. I literally beat this game for the first time last night, and I thought that in all my practice, I didn't notice that. I just she stopped. So I was like, oh, okay. And I just kind of went under. Puke 7. No. Puke.
Another thing that surprised me about this race is it looks like you were both using either Plucky or Buster on that elevator climb in the last stage.
I'm just so used to those mechanics that I didn't even practice the furball strat, which I know you can use, but it didn't matter because I wanted to play the characters that I know how to play and not play one extra character at the end that I don't know how to play.
See. And JSR used the Plucky strat in his race earlier.
That's because I watched him and I saw him do it, so I was like, oh, I'll do that.
I would definitely prefer it until I get good, but the tournament's almost over, so I don't know if that's going to happen.
GG Puke, I'm sorry. This was a terrible game.
I played 6 or 8 hours and only got like to World 3, and I got totally discouraged and didn't pick it up again until the races actually started.
Yeah.
And then each race, the 2 other races I had, everybody basically had to forfeit because nobody could finish it, and I won both of those and had a PB essentially on both of them because I got further each time.
PB on
So
distance.
after the race was over, I beat it that night, and then I beat it the other night, and then I just gave up because I think my PB is like 36 minutes, and I over 40, and you won. So yay! Congratulations.
Yeah. I think technically this was a PB for me as well because I've only completed this game one time, and that was last night, and I've never sat down and done a full run of it.
So you practice with save states?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So this was worse than my practice though. I'll say that. Like I could have easily finished in under half it. I literally died to Max 3 times, and 2 of those on the last hit. I got caught by Elmira twice.
Oh god,
it was just awful run.
Yeah, there were a lot of lead changes in this one, and actually, Puke, you had a chance. Your first run at Montana Max there was before Random Effect finished, and so if you'd have gotten him the first time, you had a chance.
Oh wow.
It looked to me like the biggest issue that you had though on that fight was it looks like you're trying to play it super safe and dodge everything, but you're just doing a short bounce like on the coins. If you're holding B when you bounce on stuff, you'll get a high bounce and you can bounce off the coin and hit him that way.
Yeah, I feel like that only happens sometimes, but I should give it another whirl.
Yeah, it's when you're holding B, you'll get the higher jumps and the higher bounces.
Cool.
But yeah, that was actually, there was a lot of back and forth there. You were stuck on that Danky Kang fight for a long time, but Random Effect had a lot of bashing his head into the wall in that Max fight, so gave you time to catch up.
Yeah, I had a bunch of deaths that I wasn't happy with. That's for sure. Like I think I died 2 or 3 times in the underwater level.
Oh yeah.
I know how to get through there. I'm really hungover from a company Christmas party last night, so that doesn't help any either.
All right, well, GG Puke.
GG.
Are you done with your races now?
Unless I advance to some post thing, I don't know. Gotcha. I think that depends on how you do.
Well, I think Larry forfeited against me, and Alan I was supposed to race Alan earlier, and he never showed up, and he hasn't responded, so I don't know what's happening there either.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if anyone had come across Alan.
No, I know he said he had to work in the evening today. That's why we scheduled for the early afternoon, but I don't know.
Okay,
we'll figure it out. Or die trying.
Who picked this game?
I don't know.
Well, I think I may have been.
I had suggested that was my nomination because it's amazing, and that game would have been so much better.
I think I may have been like the only one to have actually run this before because we played it in Big 20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you were linked to start, and it's just a painful game. It's just unforgiving in a way with literally like one hit kills that takes you back a minute or two. That's brutal. What the most painful part is.
Very brutal.
Yeah, but if
it started you at the beginning of every stage that you died, like every stage, that would be a lot better. But when it takes you back to the beginning of the world, it's awful.
Disheartening.
Yeah.
So it looks like this puts Puke at 2-1, and Random Effect that puts you at 1-1 with
1-0. This is my only race.
Oh, this was your only one?
Yeah, so I was supposed to face Alan, and I was supposed to face Larry now, like after this, but Larry...
Well, something's messed up on the spreadsheet then, because... Yeah, it has you at 1 win, and that doesn't seem correct.
Well, I mean,
Oh, it must have had you and Larry or something?
Yeah, so Larry probably forfeited and put it on there. So I'm 2-0.
Oh, I see.
If that works out that way. Oh, yeah, Larry probably, because he said he was forfeiting to me. We were supposed to race, and he
Oh,
he
so if
forfeited
he's
to me
just
this
not even gonna run it, then
yeah.
that puts you at 2-0.
So me and Puke gonna get all the wins by forfeiting.
Yeah.
It's our strategy all along.
Maybe this was the best game to pick, you know?
Oh my god. So anyway, I'll see when I can maybe face Alan, but I don't know how this works since we scheduled and he was a no-show. So I don't know if Alan will forfeit as well, or if we'll schedule for.
I guess
I
think what this ends up meaning is so if Angry Larry does that forfeit, then really I think if you beat Alan, then you and Puke move to the winner's bracket, and if you lose, then I think it's a 3-way tie, right?
Interesting.
At 2-1.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just upset that I probably have to play this game again.
At least once.
At least one more time, yeah. And hopefully I can beat a 38-minute run.
Actually, it's at least twice, right? Because if you win, then you're in a winner's bracket. And
yeah, but if I don't have to actually face Alan, then I maybe only have to play it once.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. If you just skip that race entirely.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna head out. GG Puke. Thanks, Link, for the restream. I do appreciate you taking that on.
Thanks.
All right. Good luck with any other Tiny Toons races you may be required to do.
I'm gonna go play a good game.
All right. Have a good day, guys. Thanks everyone for watching, and we shall see you another time. Future episodes of the SHI tournament.